What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid, coming at you with another Destiny video. Today we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to PvP school. Now, this isn't school to teach you how to PvP. That'd be a little bit presumptuous, because chances are you're probably better at PvP than I am anyway. So I'm not really going to be teaching anybody anything new. Instead, this is me taking a look at some of my own clips and kind of getting a sense of things that I've done right and wrong. And that can potentially help me to become a better PvP player. And maybe you'll find out something new, some new trick that you would like to use too. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Can't wait to hear your PvP tips and tricks and see you getting better as I potentially get better. So we're going to start things off with a big no-no. Now, all of these clips came in Iron Banner just the past day or so, and this was a completely boneheaded play by me. Now, I've got my super up, and I'm looking at B, and there are a couple people in B, and I decide, boy, I want to pop my blade dance and go in at them. Well, no, I'm team shot and dead before my super even can fully come out. Just a completely terrible idea to pop it, and as you can see, not only did I get 0 kills, I lost my super too. Don't do this. Don't waste a super like this. Don't rush in and think you're going to get it whenever you're just going to get team shot and killed. Now, in this second scenario, this is a much better use of my super, in that I'm using my teammates to help me get my super off and rush in for the kills. You can see there's a whole bunch of my teammates around me right here, and we're all kind of rushing out and team shooting the other team together. So I jump up real high and pop my blade dance. That gives me time to get down on the opposing team, and I went ahead in and I smacked the Warlock, but I didn't get him because he was in the middle of his Nova Bomb, and I ended up going ahead and getting them all down. That was a much better use of my super than the first time. Much better.
Zone C secure.
As always, your super is pretty much your most potent attack in your arsenal, so you want to use it at the most advantageous point possible, and that means you might have to play some mind games with your opponents, just because you want to get them into a situation where you can be the most efficient and the most deadly whenever you're popping your super out. Obviously, it depends on the super that you're using, how you want to go ahead and approach this. Something like the Blade Dancer, you have to get in real close, whereas something like Golden Gun, you can have much more space in between. In this case, we've got one of my teammates, he's down there dead, and there are a couple opponents that are down looking that had killed my teammate. So what I did is I popped a few shots, and I gotta back up. I'm backing up a little bit, and having them kind of charge in at me. And once they're in at me, I've already had my super pop, and I'm in the way. Of course, this guy is totally lagged. And I couldn't actually get my super off as much as I potentially wanted, but he still died. I still got 2 down with my super, and I used it how I wanted. Now, that guy wasn't lag switching or anything like that. That's just good old-fashioned lag going on. And you can see that there was just a little bit of problem, I guess, with his connection. And we come in here and smack him, and smack him, and smack him, and smack him, and smack him. And there we go. We got him out of the game. We punched his lag out of the game. That was pretty bad. But again, that's the difference between just regular lag and lag switching. Big difference. That guy was not a cheater. Not a cheater. He just had a really bad connection. On the next case, this is me working on my sniping. This is one of the better sniping parts that I had, and you know, it's not elite or anything like that, but it was good enough for me right now, so I wanted to go ahead and show it. You know, I really respect snipers, and I want to get better. But I'm probably just a C minus sniper right now. But I've got these 2 people that are down there, and there it is. In 3 shots, I got 2 of them down because I managed to get quickly a headshot, and unfortunately, I didn't get a headshot on the second one, but I did get a body shot that took them down. So that was pretty good. Some sniping clips from me, that's not too bad. In this case, I'm using my sniper again to harass their heavy spawn. And this let my team go ahead and pick up the heavy without being, you know, harassed by them. It lets me kind of slow things down and potentially get my teammates over into a position where they could get the drop on the enemy. Now, if my sniping skills were just a little bit better, this would have been a ridiculous kill montage. I don't know how I didn't get him in the head right there. Unfortunately, I missed the headshot on both of them. That could have been a double down right there, but it wasn't. But what it is doing is they're not picking up the heavy just yet. And I managed to pull off a couple people on that team, and they haven't picked up the heavy just yet. One of them did, but one of them's dead. A couple other ones have been shot, and everything is general chaos over there for them. So I did a good job of at least slowing them down. I didn't kill them though. In this case, I did a much better job as far as taking out the opposing team, and that's something you always want to consider, rushing the opponent's heavy, because the last thing you want is to be smacked around by rockets for the next minute or so because you happen to miss it. In this case, I've got my blade dance, and there's a golden gun there, and I ended up going ahead and getting him down, and of course they're all grouping up around here, so there's another guy, and there's another one, and you know, we just took down a whole bunch of people because we used our super, and we went ahead and rushed after their heavy. Now I fell to a Yalhorn, but it was quite worth it. In this final little bit, it was Iron Banner, so it was Iron Wrath Bounty again. And I carried over 5 kills from the previous match. So to start off this one, I played extremely safe, and I mentioned it whenever I was doing the Iron Wrath bounties before. So you gotta play it as safe as possible. And right here, we ended up getting 2 more assists, taking down the Iron Wrath, because assists count, and that's awesome. So you can go ahead and sit back, throw your area of effect grenades out there, maybe get some pot shots with your Thorn, and stay safe. Get that Iron Wrath, rank up your Iron Banner. So anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel to keep updated on daily Destiny content. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your PvP, and I'll see you around in Destiny. School's out.